Like a Hurricane by Cody Jinks is going to be played in standard tuning. And for this song, you need to know in E minor, a G major, a version of an A or an A minor, and a version of a D chord, and then also a C major. Okay, so the intro. First, let me just talk about the strumming pattern real quick. That kind of gets the job done through the whole thing. I'm going like a down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 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 Generally speaking, is what is getting emphasized. All right, so the first chord is going to be an E minor. You want an open 6th string, your second finger on the 5 string 2 fret, your ring finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3, open 2, open 1. After that E minor, the next chord that I'm hearing is a G chord. Now the song itself is actually beginning on the chorus. And usually the second chord of the chorus is not a G chord, it's a version of a D chord. But maybe I'm hearing this wrong, but I'm hearing a G chord as the second chord of the song in this opening chorus. So the way that I'm playing that is my ring finger to the 6 string 3 fret. I'm letting my ring finger mute out the 5 string, an open 4, open 3, and then I'm pulling my pinky finger back to the 2 string 3 fret. And I'm just letting my pinky finger mute out the 1 string. Next chord is going to be an A, a version of an A chord. I'm going to have an open 5 string, my second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, my ring finger on the 3 string 2 fret, an open 2, and an open 1 string. I can definitely hear that open 2 and that open 1 string ringing out here. The acoustic guitar is playing the A this way. All other guitars, once other instrumentation occurs in the song, are playing this A chord as an A minor, which would be putting your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret. Putting your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret, yeah. But the acoustic guitar, the whole time I can hear playing it as. So choose your A. Either that version of an A with an open 2 string, or the other guitars are playing, emphasizing the minor of this A with a 2 string 1 fret. So that's your third chord. You had your E minor, your G, your A chord, and then we're going to go to a C chord. The C chord is going to be ring finger on the 6 string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5 string 3 fret, second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3 string, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret, open 1 string. Now we're going to go down, down, up with the right hand strum like I was talking about. But after that last up, down, down, up, after that last up, you're going to take this shape with your left hand while the strings are still ringing beneath it and slide it up 2 frets to get this D chord. So I'm taking this 4-fingered shape and I'm just immediately sliding it up 2 frets so that my ring finger is now on the 6 string 5 fret, pinky finger on the 5 string 5 fret, second finger on the 4 string 4 fret, an open 3 string, first finger on the 2 string 3 fret, and an open 1 string. This will also operate as the rest of the D chords in the song. So I've just spoken about the first 4 chords of the song. The second round of chords in the song is the second half of the chorus. And this round of chords is the way that the rest of the choruses are played. An E minor. And instead of going to a G the second time, it comes back up to this D chord that we talked about earlier. Basically a C shape that is planting starting on the 6 and 5 strings 5 fret. So an E minor to that D chord, to the A chord, to the C chord, and then slide back up to that D chord again. And that's going to be the end of the intro. It just hits on that E minor and kind of decays. Then whenever the instrumentation begins again, we're in the first verse. The chords for the verses, same strumming pattern with your right hand, but the chords for the verses are going to be the E minor to the G chord, to the A chord, to the C, to the D, E minor, G, A, C, C to the D. And then whenever we get to the next chorus, A minor, D, A, C, D, E minor, D, A, C, D. Whenever the lead breaks happen, the chord progression changes. So instead of, let's imagine that right here, this was the last chord of that next chorus, and we're fixing to fall now into the lead break. The chords don't turn back around to that E minor like you feel like they should. They instead, out of this D, you drop back down to the C chord. Play the C chord for a round, come back up to the D chord. And then we go to an E minor chord. Back to the D chord. Back to the C chord. To the D chord. To the E minor chord. To the D chord. So that is the lead break that happens each time, and then it goes back into the standard verse of E minor, G, A, C, D. In the intro to this tutorial, whenever I was playing the little lead break part, I played a version of an E minor that was like this. So that was just, I was keeping with the ascending feel of these chords, and I slid out of this D, my ring and pinky fingers up 2 more frets so that they're both fretting the 6 and 5 strings on the 7th fret. I put my first finger on the 4-string 5 fret, and then an open 3, 2, and 1 behind it. That's a version of an E minor that kind of keeps with this feel of the more open chords right there. Or you could play that traditional E minor. Traditional E minor, back to the D, different E minor. So those are the chords and the movements to Like a Hurricane by Cody Jinks. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.